Hi, let us discuss about the basics of an operating system, its functions, and the types of operating systems that we use today. So, before speaking about what is an operating system, let us discuss about what is a computer and what are its components. So, when you look at a computer, you will see that it has a monitor, keyboard, mouse, and a printer and all additional hardwares that we have in order to communicate with these hardwares. We commonly use the user interface, like we click the print button for us to print a document, then we communicate. So when we need our printer to print a document, we just click the print button or use the keyboard shortcut. But behind the scenes, how it is happening, because the applications that we are interacting with, like the MS Word or Google Chrome or any Java application that we are using, they are written in high level language like C sharp or Java or JavaScript, whatever. But the hardware, it speaks a different language, which is the machine code or bytecode, which is just ones and zeros. They have embedded chips inside. So who is acting as the communication? So operating system acts as a bridge between the hardware and the software. This operating system is a it provides an abstraction, like converting the high level language into a language that the hardware can understand, that is the bytecode. So this operating system serves the purpose. And when we look at the parts of an operating system, we can say that we have a kernel, library service, and application level service. Kernel is the important component of the operating system. As you all know, each and every single task that we perform in a computer is termed as a process. So if we want to type a document, when we are typing the document, that task will be considered as a process. And if we are browsing YouTube, that will be another process. So each and every process. So in modern operating systems, we have the facility that we can run multiple processes at the same time. So this kernel is the person who is responsible for creating and terminating the task. So the main functions of an operating system are simplifying the user interface, the taskbar, the file manager, and everything, the file explorer, whatever we see, they are simple and easy so that even a layman can open it. So that is the specialty of the operating system. It also helps to share the resources, hardwares like printer and mouse among the users, because nowadays we are having the facility of multiple users logging in and using the same PC. Like we have admin login, guest login, and student login. So handling the resources, and it also helps in protecting the resources between the users. If there is a login like student 1, that login can't access the resources created by the student 2 user login. So operating system handles that user roles, and it also handles network communications. Coming to the types of operating system, we have single user, which is the oldest form of operating system, where there is only one admin login and no other login. Coming to the multi-user category, these days we are using multi-user category, where there can be more than one user who can log in and create resources in the same PC, like as I said, the admin, the guest, and the student 1, student 2, whatever logins you can create. Next, we have standalone or networked. Standalone is simply a PC that has no network connection. He can log in, he can create a document, but he can't communicate with the network. Meanwhile, a network is something that you can assume as a computer lab, where there are several computers, they are connected to the same network, like the college intranet. So using that net, they can communicate with each other. Student 1, he can see the resources that are in student 2's PC that is connected to the same network. Then we have single tasking and multitasking. So earlier PCs had an older version of operating system that allowed us to perform only one task at the same time. If we are doing one more task, the system might get crashed, be effective. Meanwhile, nowadays we have multitasking, where we are simultaneously drafting a document as well as writing your code on Eclipse or VS Code, whatever, and the device acts good, like it is effective. It is handling the resources between the tasks that are open. So that is multitasking we have. Coming to single processor or multiprocessor, earlier we had a very basic processor. Nowadays we have multiprocessor category, like we have dual core and the advanced processing features. The main objective of an operating system is providing abstraction, like hiding the hardware details. Like if a user wants to print some document or to play with the joystick, the user no need to understand what language the printer knows or the hardware stuff. Like it provides an excellent user interface so that they can, with the click of a button, they can access the hardware without any hassle. And it also effectively manages the resources between the users who are using the corresponding PC. So this is about introduction to operating system. Thank you.